So, this has become a pretty big story. Kicked off yesterday at 1:59 p.m., and it's gotten pretty big now. And a lot of people are talking about this with good reason, because Alyssa Milano is worth at least $10 million. And I would imagine a lot of her money is invested. So her money is literally making her money. Because I don't think she actually does much work anymore. She's more of an activist now. You probably know Alyssa Milano more for her activism than you do her actual acting, because she doesn't do much acting anymore. But she is quite the activist now. And apparently, she thinks she's entitled to your money. So Millionaire Alyssa Milano decided to drop a GoFundMe for her son's baseball team. So I'm going to guess this is a traveling baseball team. They travel around and play against other teams. It's a pretty big thing. I think it's good for kids, too, especially if you've got the money to pay for it, because traveling sports is expensive. It's something that Alyssa Milano, I'm sure, can afford. She can probably pay for the whole damn team every season her kid plays for the team. But no, she's decided to ask you for the money. My son's baseball team is raising money for their Cooperstown trip. Any amount would be greatly appreciated. You can read more about the team and make a donation here. They actually raised about $8,000, probably thanks to this post. But a lot of people are just pointing out, why don't you pay for it, Alyssa? Not everybody is in a good position like you are, where they're a millionaire. Hollywood types are always the worst. But yeah, she's getting dragged for it. As you can see here, 4,200 quote tweets. Well, reposts and quote tweets. The quotes are not in favor for her. From the Quarter, I still can't believe this is real. Her net worth is $10 million, asking the plebs to pay for your kid's vacation. Chrissy Mayer says, aren't you Alyssa Milano? Viva Fry pointing out she's worth $10 million. Steph, My Nerdy Home, says it's giving Oprah and Dwayne Johnson. And then this one I like the best. This is from Lady Gravemaster. I'm just going to leave this here, circling her net worth of $10 million. More people they're all eating her alive. All of them. She's getting dragged online. Big time. Everyone's making fun of her because she's worth $10 million. You're a millionaire. You should be asking people that are struggling day to day for money. And they know people are struggling day to day for money. They don't care. A lot of people do it because they see her as like a god or a royalty figure, because there are some people that really do see celebrities as like people worth listening to, when most of them are complete idiots. But they really look up to these people. Alyssa Milano dragged for trying to raise money for her son's baseball trip. I haven't seen too many outlets defend her because they know it's a losing position. She could fund this whole GoFundMe herself 10 times over. It's right. Like she doesn't necessarily, she's not entitled. She's not held to a standard where she's supposed to fund the whole team, right, and send them on their way every time. I don't think anyone should have to do that, but she should have done this herself before posting online about it. Because usually the kids' parents and families are the ones that pay for these teams to travel. It's just it's expensive to put a kid in this. I have a cousin who did hockey, traveling hockey. His family, my aunt and uncle for him, they're not the richest, but it was expensive to put him through that, and they did it. Alyssa Milano doesn't have that problem. She's loaded. She cared that much, she should pay for it. But, yeah, she's getting destroyed online right now. And I would say deservedly so. Yeah, so right now it's at 7,621. So it did work, but I'm going to be honest. If you donated this, you're a moron. So these people giving $351. What a joke. Pay for it yourself, Alyssa. This is why people don't like Hollywood celebrities anymore. It's one of many reasons. Anyway, that's pretty much it. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think what she did is okay? Do you agree that it's not? She should have paid for this herself? Because she comes off as an activist that cares about everybody. It's kind of hypocritical. Like, she's this big, loving, caring person, and here she is. Like, she should do the altruistic thing and just pay for the whole thing herself if she's such a loving, caring person. Anyway, like I said, comment, please. Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please subscribe, share the video, throw a like up. That's all great stuff. If you don't like it, throw a dislike up. I mean, they both help the algorithm. So please check all that stuff out, like my Rumble and my locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.